Hello and welcome to another episode of Short Sharp Schlocks, the YouTube show from the makers of Schlock Tactics, which is a bad movie podcast. But here we talk about new movies, whether they be good, bad or otherwise. My name is Ash and I'm here today to talk to you about Tremors Shrieker Island, aka Tremors 7. So earlier in the year I did do an episode of Franchise Flashback where I reviewed all 6 of the Tremors films, which I watched in the space of a weekend, and it was glorious. So I was aware that there was a new film coming out around about that time, and it's finally arrived straight to video, as you can imagine. It does come from the same writer and director as the previous 2, Don Michael Paul. The previous 2 being Bloodlines and A Cold Day in Hell, which I really liked. This one definitely carries on there in the good stuff, in that the special effects are still brilliant, but also drops one of the things I didn't like about those movies, which is Jamie Kennedy, who played Burt Gummer's son in those films. So here we have Michael Gross again reprising his role as Burt Gummer from the previous 6 films. And instead of Jamie Kennedy, we've got John Heder of Napoleon Dynamite fame as the kind of sidekick, and a lot more innocuous, much less obnoxious than Jamie Kennedy, so that's a big thumbs up for me, getting rid of Jamie Kennedy, bringing in John Heder. The setting here, as compared to the previous 2, it was Bloodlines was in Africa, Cold Day in Hell was in Alaska. Quite a different setting again here. It's a tropical island. One island being where loads of scientists are and where they do their studies on graboids and things like that, and the other island being a private island which is available for rich assholes who want to hunt lethal animals. So that's the basic premise. So it is Jurassic Park, really, in almost every way. In this one we've also got Jackie Cruz, people may know from Orange is the New Black. She plays the kind of tough, badass kind of mercenary who much like Vasquez in Aliens, and there is a lot of Aliens and Predator in this one as well. She's really good as well, and it all comes down to basically the villain of this one is Bill, played by Richard Brake, who's done a lot of Rob Zombie stuff, and he also was in Doom, which we reviewed on the podcast once upon a time. He's the sort of asshole who charges rich assholes to come and hunt big game on the island, and the scientists have to call in Burt Gummer out of retirement. He's somewhere on an abandoned island with a massive beard, and he's like, okay, one more time, come out of retirement and help deal with the graboids. You do have the Shriekers in this one as well. It's called Shrieker Island. These haven't been seen in the last couple of films, I think, because they were a bit silly looking. In the earlier films they just look like big chickens, but they've been given the excellent makeover as well with the CGI that's been so great in the last couple of films. So they look a lot more velociraptor-ish now. And again, the graboids look terrifying and spiky and spiny and prehistoric, much more impressive than they did in the older films. But again, you still get the humour there as well. So it's really the best of the old style of Tremors films and the newer style of Tremors films. So I really like this one. It was a good laugh. Just a popcorn film, not much a plot to it, or if there is a plot, it's from Predator and Jurassic Park. Seems like this is going to be the last film in the series. No spoilers, but Michael Gross hasn't ruled out there being more films, so it all depends how well it does. I'm not sure if it'll do massively well, but they keep making them. You don't make 7 films without them being successful somewhere along the way. So yeah, Tremors Shrieker's Island, that's the 7th in the series, and if you've seen the other ones, or even just the first one, I would still recommend checking this one out. It's good fun, great creature effects, and lots of gags. Burt Gummer has his great kind of grumpy old guy dialogue. Check it out. If you've already checked it out, let me know what you think in the comments below. What you think of all the other Tremors films. Where do you think this sort of ranks in the franchise? Obviously do subscribe to the podcast. We just released an episode recently where we did Ghost Ship and Deep Rising. So there's another kind of CGI laden monster movie for you there. And subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll be notified whenever we do a new short video like this as well. But that has been another episode of Short Sharp Schlocks. My name is Ben Ash, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!